Alrighty, folks. So we are here in the platinum rooms of Fortune's Wheel Casino. It's been a long road to get here. I feel like we should do a general recap because it's been a month and we are heading into the finale here, the penultimate episode. So, of course, we started off when you all woke up in the mortuary of Sigil. You found out you were the victims of a multiversal glitch and effectively couldn't die. Every time you died, you would come back as kind of an alternate universe version of yourself and just pick up where you left off. You were contacted by this information broker named Shemeska. She is a Arcanoloth, a type of fiend, and she is a power player here in Sigil. And she said that she could look into your situation for you. But in exchange for that favor, she wanted you to go track down a rogue accountant of hers, a monodrone named Rome. So you left Sigil to track down this monodrone. You found a what's it called? A Mimir, which is kind of like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy book. It is an information device that acts as kind of an encyclopedia, but it was damaged and missing information. You found out that this Mimir had actually belonged previously to Rome, and the thought was that if you could restore the missing data, you might be able to track down Rome's whereabouts. To restore the missing data, you had to do a tour of seven towns of the Outlands. And so that led you all around to various locales where you would record your information about said gate town. And when you accumulated all 7, it unlocked the missing data, and you were able to get on Rome's trail directly. This took you to the Spire at the center of the Outlands, and you discovered that there is a settlement, a community of a species named the Rilmani who live in the Spire. And you dealt with them and went inside the Spire and eventually found Rome. Rome let you know that he was not in fact Shemeska's accountant, but rather he was a prisoner of hers and had escaped. And that, here, let's see if I can find what Rome, I won't even bother. So you found out that Shemeska was not dealing with you honestly. And so you've gone back to the Fortune's Wheel Casino, and you are here to confront Shemeska about all of this. You went to the High Roller Platinum Rooms, and you saw many bets going on different games involving sometimes gods. This was a little fun. So in the Platinum Rooms, which are not located inside the city of Sigil, they're actually like a demi-planar hub with rooms all over the multiverse. But you had a temporal arena in which gods and other deities were betting on the outcome of this ageless battle that raged over eons. You had a couple of fiends playing poker, And then you had Dungeon Land, which was like an adventure game show where you would watch adventurers in a dungeon, and you could submit magic items in there to help them and bet on them to win or lose. Anyway, after going through those high roller rooms, there was a couple of notable what's the term I'm putting? Patrons, I guess. There was a famous archmage by the name of Tasha in the casino. A down on their luck adult dragon. A few deities, as I mentioned, and there was an inscrutable being that manifested itself as a column of lost socks. So that was interesting. But after winning enough and/or cheating in the casino, which really is the same thing as far as they're concerned, a couple of guards came out to escort you to security. They were warden archons, big bear-like creatures, celestial beings, that apparently Shemeska won a millennium of servitude from them in a deal or bet or something with somebody. And we've just done battle with those warden archons out here in this little room that we're in. I think you can all see this, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You downed one of them, and I believe the other one Cap caught in his iron flask.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a Pokemon.
And that is literally where we left off. There's a set of double doors in front of you, behind which presumably is Shemeska.
Mm-hmm.
Does this feel like there's going to be a battle on the other side of this door?
Well, it's hard to say. How do you think Shemeska is going to react to your returning, and what's your demeanor and attitude going to be toward her? Largely going to shape how she might respond to you. But
I mean, Cap is gonna strut into there with all the coolness of Cap. Which is to say, completely unaware of the situation he's walking into.
Alright,
This is like smooth, like tiled floor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so like every step Cap takes is followed by like an audible plap of just his webbed feet.
big old sweat plop.
Yeah, no, it's just like a wet plop every time he takes a step because he's a frog.
Little slime trail footprints left behind.
Oh, absolutely. Which is gonna be really unfortunate. Which is like, it's gonna be really unfortunate for anybody to clean that up because like Cap is a poisonous frog.
Poisonous, right?
They're gonna get high cleaning that up.
Sneak level 0. Alright, so before I advance, is this this guard still here, right? Dead?
That is
Deaded?
the dead one, right?
Okay. I'm going to cast my new spell, Bone Cage. What size is that?
That is, I
Is it
think,
large?
a large creature. Let me double check. Yep, it's a large. A large celestial.
Oh shit, that's a lot of text. So I get extra hit points.
Oh, nice. You form like a little bone cage. I see.
Yeah.
As the spell is named. That's fabulous.
So
Little
13
spell.
temp hit points. Yeah.
Dinner?
And probably there's going to be no battle now.
I mean, now that you've prepped for battle, there will be none.
Yeah. That's... That's how it goes.
So,
Yeah, let me see if I can go back and.
yeah, because when I loaded the 8th edition,
Okay, so what Rome had to say about Shemeska, I've just looked it up here so I could make sure to get it 100% right here. That she was trying to disassemble him, that Shemeska was holding Modrons hostage in a secret prison. And it was the Modrons being in this secret prison that was causing the multiversal glitch. He escaped that prison, but was captured and taken to Shemeska's casino. He, after he escaped, decided to follow the path of the last great Modron march, hoping to complete it and free his brethren. But that is everything Rome had to tell you. He was never her accountant, and she seems to be ultimately the one responsible for the multiversal glitch.
So Shemeska is the cause of all of our problems, then.
It would seem.
Yeah, it sure seems. Yeah.
So, I mean, if killing her would solve those problems, that sounds fantastic, but I feel like she probably has to undo that issue herself.
So quick to the killing.
Look, this is what Cap thinks about. He's not that I want to immediately kill Shemeska and any part of her in this story, Dan. I would never.
Really quick question. Are these doors closed
Yes,
in front of us?
but not
So
locked.
Shemeska has... Okay, but she doesn't fully know what we've done so far.
Totally heard it.
The fight. The fight was not silent.
Okay.
One could
Okay, no, she did hear that.
One could presume that if someone was on the other side of the door, that they would have heard the commotion.
Okay, so she heard the fight, but she doesn't know we've got one of them in the bottle. Okay, great. I'm just curious, because I was going to say we should just go in and just be like, fix this, or else,
Right.
and go from there.
You've given me a great idea. Because you've reminded me I have one in the bottle. That one in the bottle is going to be friendly to myself and members of my allies. What if we use the bear to escort us into the room?
Interesting idea.
So you want to, play this off like we were defeated?
I mean, we could play it off like we were defeated and being brought before Shemeska. I think we could pull that off.
Also, and Dan, please remind me, did we retcon calling the dragon, the time dragon?
Yeah, we retcon that.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
we did.
that's still an option to you, right?
Because somehow we actually came out of that fight with only one fatality.
Right.
And I managed to get everyone back up. I specifically took the spell so I could get people back up if I fucked up like that.
It worked. It worked well.
And it worked. It worked.
We were
It got it
expecting a TPK that night, and you guys pulled it back.
Yeah.
And I barely took my foot off the gas. I mean, barely. I pretty much kept it pedal to the metal the whole fight. All right. So, what do you think? Adam's plan to summon the Warden Archon and have him escort you in?
That's
We
a
could
good plan.
fool her by coming in into the room in a position of weakness, but really we're actually in a position of strength.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Before we do that,
Yeah.
I, I don't know what happened last session, but
Oh.
I can figure it out. But I see I'm in full health. Is that correct?
I think so. I thinking you didn't take damage. Looks like a couple people are full health.
Yeah, I'm full too.
Yeah, Cap got whacked repeatedly.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah,
Johanna
I
took a little
definitely
bit,
got it.
but 3 of you are full health, right?
Yeah.
I think he went after the squishies first.
Yeah, he
Okay.
specifically started going after the squishies first. Which, like,
Yeah, because I see Zarana and
Yeah,
Kappa
and how
injured, and I was
could
trying
you,
to
but
figure out how
also-
I still have full health.
yeah. No, the bears went after the squishies first.
I think also I think I was also healing people. So I was like, everyone else but me.
Right.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Alright.
Warden Archon has been resummoned, and he's friendly to you for an hour.
Yes,
Oh, wow, that's good.
Yeah, for 1 hour, he follows my commands and is friendly to my allies.
What happens after the hour?
He's
After the hour, he's pissed.
Okay.
What do you think? Time to open these doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna very quickly explain to the Warden Archon, because it can actually understand Cap, that we're trying to fool Shemeska into thinking that we were defeated and that you're bringing us before her.
The Warden Archon speaks all languages.
Yes.
What? That's crazy.
Right.
So he
That's
understands
a smart
this frog
bear.
poking at him.
Right. Yeah, so the Warden Archon is down. He's with that plan. He says he'll escort you in as prisoners. And he steps
Alright.
forward into the room. Now, faint music and sharp perfume drift on the breeze, blowing amid the columns and alcoves of this lavish chamber. Gemstone mosaics and platinum gilding glimmer, and hanging silks and furnishings heaped with cushions. The eyes of a dozen vulpine visages, sculpted on columns and decorative statues, stare in your direction. Behind a narrow standing desk, a familiar red-furred figure sighs and looks up from her work. "I've been expecting you," Shemeska says, "but not quite so still alive. I've never had gophers who've needed such convincing just to stay dead." And with that, she snaps her fingers, and we can all roll for initiative.
Cap gives a sarcastic croak.
She was quick into it.
Yeah, she was quicker to do it than we were.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was expecting
No messing around with her.
Yeah, fucking she's a very serious lady. 19 is a good
So
number
she snaps
for me.
her fingers to order the Warden Archon to execute you, basically. And when he doesn't, she realizes something is afoot.
I'm gonna just tap the Warden Archon on the back leg and just croak to him. I think we're made.
The jig is up.
Did we get initiative from Lex?
I'm sorry. I didn't see the initiative tracker. My bad.
That's all right. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus a bunch of bad guys. Oh wait, did I say bunch? Cat,
You meant
get to go
Shemeska.
first.
Where's the tracker?
Alright. So.
Oh, I gotta add the Warden Archon to initiative, right? Or he
Yeah,
goes
he's
on
my
your
buddy.
turn.
He goes on his own, he's his own creature. He goes on his own initiative.
Okay, let me roll initiative for him.
Can y'all see the tracker?
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to refresh.
If you,
If you hit the little
There it is.
3 lines with the pencil on the left-hand side there, the little tool, it's right under the dice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Alright,
start
so-
little sheet.
Warden Archon is on the board.
So I'm gonna start by doing the most reasonable thing I can think of, and I'm going to hit Shemeska with momentary stasis, and she needs to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's tough. Magic resistance, though.
Yeah,
Let me
this is
roll
pretty
that.
easy to pass. It's a con save.
Let me turn on advantage for magic resistance. Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
not a bad start for Shemeska there.
not a bad start at all.
Double
Yeah, I'm not
20.
expecting it to work, but my god, when it works, the payoff is big.
Right. 17. She was only +2.
Because it would have skipped her turn.
Right.
As a Cap is going to do another reasonable thing because we're all grouped up and she might have magic. Cap is going to run away.
All right. With that, Shemeska.
Before she goes, nope, never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Didn't check before I said it. Yep.
Shemeska casts invisibility and laughs.
Damn it, I had a feeling.
And her laughing echoes around the walls of the room. It seems magically amplified, like the sound is coming from all directions.
That's the invisibility at will. How long is it?
So
1
on-
hour. Oh.
So, looking at my spells. Okay, so Dan, I'm gonna put this spell. I didn't think I was gonna need it for, especially not this fight, but I have locate creature. If I casted that, would I be able to tell, even though she is invisible, where she is? Because it doesn't say anything about invisibility.
It's a 4th level divination, so that's a powerful spell. So describe a name or creature that is familiar to you. She's certainly familiar to you. You sense the direction of the creature. If they're within 1,000 feet, she's certainly within 1,000 feet. If the creature is moving, you know the direction of the movement. It's not under a flesh to stone or polymorph. And there's no lead blocking the path between you and the creature. So you know that she's still in the room and that she's moving to the right.
Okay. Great, fantastic. So I will tell the party. I'll just basically be like, she's still here. Don't let her leave. She's heading to the right side. And then, what are my bonus actions? It's been a second. Yeah, I guess I'll cast, oh no, because I already cast a spell, and it's not a cantrip. Hold on. Okay, I think that's gonna be it, because I don't have any, like, bonus action, cantrips.
Gotcha. Alright. Lex.
So I am going to move to the right, right?
Yes. She's in the right side of the room.
Move here. And I am going to go Supernova. And do Inner Radiance, which you shed a bright light in a 10-foot radius, dim light for additional 10 feet. And basically, each creature within 10 feet of you takes 4 radiant damage.
Within 10 feet of you?
Mm-hmm.
A 10-foot radius is 20-foot diameter, right? Yeah, radius is from the center out. So
Yeah.
this right here, what I'm doing is a 10-foot radius. Or no, this one is. No, that would be 5 feet, and this would be 10. Right.
Yeah.
All right. So you do your thing, but unfortunately, there's nobody in your radius that's affected.
Okay. That's the end of my turn. One.
All right. Kira. Oh wait. Oh, I almost forgot. How could I forget this?
Life's immortal life.
Ah, wonderful.
Nice.
What happened?
We are in
I'm
the
confused,
House of
what?
Liars. Shemeska's lair here is called the House of Liars. It is in the abyss. So you're in the abyss right now. And I thought this music might be appropriate.
Music.
Wow.
Brings back some memories.
Yeah.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect in the cause.
Oh, dim light for an additional 10 feet. At the end of each creature within 10 feet of you takes 4 radiant. What you got, Kira? Or Kyra? Which is it, Kira or Kyra?
Kira, I think.
Okay. I figure I should get that right at this point.
I didn't expect her to survive this long, so I never really nailed down the pronunciation. So she's still invisible, right?
She is.
And she's immune to magic? Or resistant to magic?
She is a fiend that is, and a powerful fiend at that, so not that unusual to have some magic resistance.
Doomed, detected, and caught.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
No more deals, it's over. The final act, you're doomed.
That's it.
No more grace, it's over. This house of hope.
I still can't find the tracker. I'm gonna reload my screen.
You might have to hit the tool on the left sidebar to get it to appear. I spawned it myself before a lot of you joined, so that's why it might not have auto popped up for you.
No, I saw it when I first logged on with no one there, but
Oh.
I moved it, I think, and I don't know where it went to.
Yeah, you got to refresh. That's what I had to do.
No worries, no worries. There we are.
'18 armor class on the Warden Karn, but the Maleficent, which was invisible, and got advantage on its attack against the Warden Archon, so I guess I should roll that again in case of a crit. No, okay. So, 10 piercing, and if the target is a medium or smaller creature, it's large, so that doesn't apply. So it's not grappled. So it takes 10 now. And no save against that poison damage, right? It's just...
I think it's... Oh, against the Archon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's immune to poison, isn't it?
Nope.
No, not even resistant?
Nope, not even resistant.
No, it's me who doesn't take any poison damage.
24.
That's why I'm clearly the best equipped to fight this thing, guys.
Do we see this happen?
Yeah, you're...
Yes, you can. If you have reactions, you can use them.
Oh, no. I'm just trying to understand. Okay. So we see this Maleficent pop out of nowhere.
Right.
Right, I'm gonna immediately scream. Like, there's somebody here fireball. There's obviously more creatures in this room.
This Maleficent is dressed in the fineries of the platinum rooms of the Turn of Fortune's Wheel Casino. Or the Fortune's Wheel Casino. Part of Shemeska's personal Inner Sanctum bodyguards. Alright, so he gets 1 Barb Trunk, 2 glaive attacks. He missed on his second glaive attack. Now it's the Warden Archon's turn. He gets 2 claw attacks and a track or bite attack. So he hits for 30 damage. And then he gets a bite attack, which also hits for 22 more.
Good lord.
Yeah. Hits like a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Rylar.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to use Divine Sense. Until the end of my next turn, know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind the total cover. I believe she is a fiend, isn't she?
You get to know all of them?
I know the type of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. You know the location of any...
Are we in a round level?
Yeah, sounds like it.
You are in the abyss. Okay, so you detect fiends, undead, and celestials?
Yes.
There is a let me come back and double check that, what a Maleficent is.
There's no way that ungodly war elephant is a
A
celestial.
Maleficent is a fiend. So there's a fiend
Okay.
here. You know that. You can see that. There's another fiend here. And there's another fiend here.
Okay. But I can't identify them, so I don't necessarily know which one is Shemeska.
Don't worry, I have a good way of finding out.
Actually, shit, I should have measured before I said that, because from where you're standing, you only detect shit out to here, and you wouldn't have detected those other two. But I've already tipped my hat. I've already tipped my hat, so we
can just
say you stepped forward.
We can just say I was going to move in. Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Are you letting us know
going.
the location?
I'm going to point them out, but I don't know how well that's going to work.
Right.
Okay.
Let's see what.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
And let's see.
I wouldn't stand in that spot for my plan.
Imagine I have a plan.
In the spot that I'm in?
Yeah, like move one down. It'll be safer.
Is it a dexterity type situation?
Actually, no, it's a constitution, but it's a really nasty constitution if you can just keep them roughly in the funny circle that I'm going to place.
Okay, and then the bonus action for my turn is I'm casting Branding Smite. Concentration up to a minute. Next time I hit the creature with a weapon attack for the spell ends, blah blah blah, extra damage, and a target becomes visible if it's invisible and can't become invisible until the spell ends. That'll be the bonus action, and that will be my turn. And that is Concentration.
Nice.
Well. Right.
So, Dan, if you would just so kindly give me a 30-foot radius.
You have a reaction?
60.
Oh, sorry. Is it a reaction?
It is.
Is it not my turn?
Turn right now, right?
Oh, it's someone else's turn.
Oh.
Yes.
Very interesting. That's okay.
Alright, so his first attack is at advantage because he was invisible while he made it. Lex, you got hit for 28 damage.
So 14.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Are you resistant poison?
Already?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was raged. That's why I said before we came in, I was like, I was already raged. That's why I was trying to figure out why I wasn't damaged.
Fools, how hard you have fought. Brave, but it's all been for
What's the next one?
Alright, so that was that. And now normal attacks.
Detected and caught.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
Hits for 7.
Mm-hmm.
23 hits for 9.
So 4.
It's over.
4 or 5.
No,
No, the 9 is a half.
19 halved to 9.
Oh, okay.
I did the halving for you.
Okay. Oh, there was a lot of damage.
There's a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Alright, Dan, who else is it now? You. The fuck is that thing?
God,
Ooh.
What the fuck?
It is not a fiend, it is an aberration, so it didn't register on Rylar's radar.
Yeah, what the fuck is that, boss?
We still level 10?
Coming at Lex. With a slam attack. 21 hits for after it halves to 4 points of damage.
Okay.
I think you're rolling to
damage.
GM layer.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it. There we go. Attack 2.
Maybe I
17.
should
Does
put
a
that
17
clock
hit, Lex?
No, it does not. Oh, Lord, it doesn't.
Alright.
Really glad I took that rib cage, bone cage.
Yeah, no kidding. Eater of knowledge. That doesn't sound pleasant at all.
Right?
Peter of not that don't.
Yeah, not a
She
single
had this
guy.
sitting behind her the whole time.
There's
What's wrong with
another
her?
one. Just be glad I rolled shit initiative.
We still level 10.
Yeah. Alright, is it my turn now, or is there some other bullshit?
There's some other bullshit.
Ah, wonderful.
The whole room shimmers, and Shemeska's visage appears in the countless reflective surfaces of the room. All of you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I had a +1 to wisdom.
I'm gonna use my chronal shift to re-roll that.
Wow! Oh my god!
Best I can hope for is a 15.
Oof.
Wisdom save.
What do we have to get? 15?
I didn't tell you that.
Whatever.
He
I'll
didn't
try
tell
it.
us that, guys. We're screwed.
Hmm.
You guys had to roll a 21.
Alright, so the Warden Archon made his save. He has magic resistance, so he rolled a 20. Rylar, you rolled 18. You made it. The other 4 of you all have failed and are under the effects of the confusion spell.
Yeah, psychic attack?
What was that, Lex?
I was asking, was that a psychic attack?
No, it was the House of Liars. Actually, Shemeska can the house itself is a semi-living domain, and Shemeska, as its custodian, can will it to act on her behalf. Every round on initiative count 0, I roll a d4, and one of the House of Liars defenses comes into play. So this was the house attacking you with a magical effect.
So what happens with this confusion?
So the spell assaults and twists your mind, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled action. When it is your turn, you have to roll a d10 to determine what your behavior is going to be for that round. On a 9 or a 10, on that roll, you can move and act normally. But anything 1 to 8 causes you to do something besides moving and acting normally.
Can I speak freely?
An affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start. Can't take reactions, must roll a d10 at the start of the turn. It says your mind is being assaulted by spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled action, but it doesn't say you can't communicate. I would imagine your ability to understand is compromised, but not your ability to communicate, if that makes sense.
Okay. I want to say, Rylar, get away from me, just in case. But if he understands it, it's up to him.
Got it.
Hell has its laws. Hell.
All right.
Effect and the cause.
So we go to Cap, who I believe is under the effects of confusion, right?
I am. What do I need to roll?
It's the most dangerous one.
Yeah, this is the most dangerous one here, boss. 9.
Oh, thank God.
Move and act normally.
Okay, Cap is a little disgusted with the fact that he's under the effect of this spell. Kind of cringe, actually. But I don't have anything to remove it on me at the moment, and I have something way more important to do. I need that 30-foot sphere now.
All right, I need a DM assist here.
Yeah.
So on this
I can
house
make-
defenses thing, it literally says
Brave, but it's all been
they have to make a DC 18 Wisdom save or be affected by a confusion spell. A confusion spell is concentration up to a minute.
Yeah, the room
But-
concentrates on the spell.
So
Yeah.
you can't disrupt the room's concentration.
The final act, you're doomed.
Mm.
How? Like, so is this like permanent for a whole minute?
Right, that's what I mean. 10 rounds of confusion?
How? What kind of broken ass?
Well, that's why I'm wondering if it shouldn't be just for the effect should last until the next round when the house rolls its defenses again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It rolls
I think-
defense every round.
Yeah.
But it does,
Yeah, that's-
the way it reads, it does say you're affected by a confusion spell. It doesn't say that anything about it only being one round.
So I'm realizing.
So is there no way to break a confusion spell?
In this circumstance, I could rule that way. I don't know if I'm going to, but I could.
It's up to you. I support any decision you make here. Is there a way to make these circles last, or is it just because I need a 30-foot radius, which is a 60-foot circle?
Okay. At the end.
Oh no, we can
of
make.
each-
Yeah.
At the end of each of your turns, you can make another wisdom save.
Okay.
So there's
Okay.
the balance. There's the balancing thing. So Cap, at the end of your turn, you get to make a save,
But it still
Okay,
lasts for a
gotcha.
minute.
but it's still
Yeah, if you
lasts-
don't pass that. Yeah, if you don't pass that wisdom saving throw the second time, you.
still
Yeah.
right.
No, I get it. So Dan,
Yeah.
I don't know how to make the circles permanent. I just need a 30-foot circle.
Where
And
measure it out.
Yeah, so 30 foot is this.
Okay.
And then I would also appreciate it if Rylar could tell me where Shemeska was. In there. Alright, very, very fun. Thank you. Yeah, I want it to be about... I'm trying to think the best spot for it. Yeah, about... Yeah. I'm trying to not get my allies in this, because this can be quite fucking devastating. If used incorrectly. Yeah, this seems like a good spot for it to be, if I can get like a circle there.
Yep.
Fantastic, because I'm casting a very fun spell called Sickening Radiance.
That's gonna hit Rylar and Lex.
But
wait,
they're not in the
no.
circle.
No.
No, it's not.
No, they're fine. Right.
Yeah,
I was seeing a 35-foot.
But yeah, I just need to make a way for this circle to stay here, because it's a concentration.
I gotcha. What's the name of the spell?
Sickening Radiance, let me populate it for you.
And
Oh, that thing is nasty.
Oh yeah. Why do you think I'm casting it? Oh fuck! I lost my spot where I put my circle. There we go. Yeah, here. And I'm trying to put Shemeska in the circle. Which is why I'm hoping, Lex, if you would be able to kindly try and keep her in the circle.
Say less. It's too easy.
Because I'm thinking exhaustion killing the boss is a valid tactic in this situation. Oh, also, if they fail to save, they emit a 5-foot green light.
Alright.
So it's... Oh my god, 4 and 3 1s. Terrible damage, but I'm not here for the damage. I'm here for everything else.
Alright. So, you're concentrating on this.
I am concentrating on Sickening Radiance.
Put the concentration on you. They have to make DC 17 saving throws.
Yep.
They both have magic resistance.
That's a high roll.
Constitution.
Yep, Constitution saves.
Maleficent made it.
Okay, I don't care about the Maleficent.
Fail.
Constitution save. At advantage.
18.
Come
I'm going to use Chronal Shift to reroll that 18. It's not the advantage, it's just that die.
Right.
It's not possible.
14, she has to take the new die.
What?
Oh, she...
hello! I'm back! Ow!
Hey.
What the fuck is that on my screen?
that is a legendary resistance
welcome
that
back.
she has to burn through to survive that. Hi, I'm trying to exhaustion kill the boss. Please keep her in the funny circle.
Right.
Cool. Good to know.
Nothing on your screen isn't the boss.
So yeah, on a save, nothing happens, but on a fail, everything happens.
Right.
Why are those elephant guys here?
They were invisible. When we walked in
So
the room,
Dan
they were
saying a
already
bunch
here.
of guys. Dan.
You came back just in time.
Dan's about to TPK us, bro. I have a question before we continue about last session. Now, I was looking at that map. Did we come directly here as soon as we got here? Did we have any other fights before this?
Yeah,
had to
there was
fight
the
in
the-
fight
We fought
with
the-
Warden Archons. You had that.
That almost TPK'd us.
End of my turn, I make a wisdom saving throw. 20.
Nice. Okay, so you're no longer confused.
Nice.
So we had other fights before this, so we had ample time to level up before we got here.
Yeah, we started at level 9 when we got here.
I thought we were already at level 10 when we got here. Last session we went to level 10, right? That I was at, because he did like a massive level.
Yeah.
Dan, I got a question. Just, are we under level for this fight?
No, level 10 is right where you should be.
Okay.
Right?
Thinking we should be like level 12.
No, I'm not saying that. Did we come to this fight too soon?
All right.
No, we just
Trying to
terrible.
decide what Shemeska does on her turn.
Oh, okay, so it's not my turn yet.
Not yet.
Okay, gotcha.
Why aren't they on the tracker?
Because she's invisible. So I moved her to the
Oh.
GM layer, so she's not on the token layer.
Got it.
You can't see her.
Understood.
All right, Lex.
Yep.
Dex saving throw.
I have that advantage. Yep. It didn't help. It didn't help at all.
43 points of force damage. Which I don't think is halved.
No, it is not.
Lives, all mortal lives, expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame forever.
So invisibility is negated when you cast a spell or make an attack.
Yes.
If you use an action that causes a surge of arcane energy, that's not a spell, right? No. And it's not.
Yeah.
No, that's an ability.
And it's not an attack, right? Or no, that is an attack.
Does it damage? Does
cause
taking this
damage.
action damage? Yeah, it would be an attack.
All right, Lex, give yourself those 43 points back. She's not going to cause herself to not become invisible.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Because it would give away her position, and she wouldn't want that. But
I
then again, maybe
Doomed, detected, and
maybe she already realizes that Rylar has a way of detecting her general location.
I thought I was detecting her. Or did I lose my
People that can
concentration?
detect them.
Yeah, I am too.
So does she give up invisibility? Or Divine Sense is not like an action. You can just do that for free whenever you want, right?
Yeah. Well, it's an action.
It's an action?
Yeah, it is.
Divine Sense is an action?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, in which case she won't give up her invisibility. So Lexia, put those 43 points back and we go to Zorana.
Okay.
We've forgotten the confusion. So, Zorana, you're confused. You need to roll a d10.
Great.
Or did you
Does
make
confusion mean I don't know. I was not here.
Rylar made the save.
Oh.
I think Rylar was the only one.
Zorana was not here at the time,
She didn't roll.
so she didn't roll. So, wisdom save.
Wisdom save? Oh.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I have a +9 to that. That's terrible.
I rolled a 1.
So, because you're confused, you have to roll a d10 to see what your behavior is for this round. Okay.
What is 8? Oh no.
Oh god, what is my reach?
That's
How do I figure that out? Is it like 10? Like, is it 5, 10 feet, I guess?
Unless you have a weapon that specifically has the reach property, where you're standing, no one is within reach.
Yeah, I just was thinking because I have magic. No, I just have a non-sickle and
Melee
that's...
attack, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have reach. Okay, oh no, my reach is 5 feet on the... Nope, no one's...
So I guess that's
feet.
no action for this turn.
Oh, shit.
But you do get to make a save at the end of your
You
turn.
do get to make another saving throw, right?
Okay, another wisdom save. Come on!
Alright. Lex, you're confused, right?
This shit's gonna be bad.
hell has its laws. Hell
I gotta roll a d10, right?
Mm-hmm.
falls, but hold your applause.
Okay.
Squirm, for now down here come
Oh, shit.
To move and act normally.
I am going to move here, and I'm gonna attack this one. My first attack is going to be a brutal strike.
You're attacking the Maleficent or the Eater of
The Maleficent.
Thoughts?
The Maleficent. The Eater of Thoughts don't hit that hard.
Fools, how hard you have fought. Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought.
Armor class 15.
Detected and caught.
23 points of damage.
And that hits, so I'm gonna hit him with a forceful blow and push him 15 feet back.
No more deals, it's over. The final act, you're doomed.
Does he get any save against that or anything?
Over. This
Not to my knowledge. Oh, sorry, hold on. That was wrong.
So another 7 points of damage.
No, that was already added. It was only 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all that was added into the attack.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
And now he's out the way. I'm gonna attack this one with a regular.
Armor class 15 as well.
Almost.
23 hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
14 total damage.
And that's it for me. Let me do my little. I still have 14 hit points back.
The Eater of Knowledge takes 14 damage.
And that's it for me.
Kira.
Alright, wisdom. 18. So I fail?
Well, you're under
Oh.
the effects of confusion to start your turn, so you have to roll a d10 to see what the effect is.
Sorry about
Yep,
that.
it didn't do anything.
Alright, so on a 3 for confusion, you don't move or take actions this turn.
No, that wasn't his roll.
Oh,
No, that's for the
oh,
three's for
that
lunch.
was
Yeah.
yours against the confusion. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Kira, roll a d10. 3.
Got a 3. Alright.
So you don't move or take an action, but that 18 that you rolled for your wisdom save, that would have come at the end of your turn, which means that come next turn you won't be affected by the confusion. You have saved out of it, so you are no longer confused. However, your turn is over.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
It's on.
this Maleficent is going to attack the Warden.
Rylar. Oh, it's too late now.
No, what is it?
You need to get further away from me. My reach is 15.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so 22 hits the Warden Archon for 28 points of damage,
Doomed, detected, and lost.
and 2 glaives. Miss and a hit for 8. Warden Archon is going to fight back against the Maleficent.
Oh, apologies. This Maleficent, that last Maleficent, he started his turn in the aura?
No, he got pushed into that after
Oh, he
my
got
turn.
pushed into it. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. On his turn, it's gonna suck.
Right. 16 hits for 11. 24 hits for 10, so 21, and a bite. Hits for 15, so 36 points of damage. Nice. Rylar, you're the only one who made the save against the confusion, right?
Yep.
So you are not confused.
Can you point out where Shmuska is to me? Oh, really? Okay. Well then I'm going to use a bonus action Misty Step to get right beside her.
Okay.
So I think that's there.
Right?
And then I'm going to make a great sword attack.
I thought Divine Sense was an action.
Divine Sense is an action. It lasts until the end of my next turn.
Oh, so this
So-
is carried over from the last turn.
That's right.
Gotcha.
And then, yeah, great sword attack. There should be no disadvantage because I know where they are. Is that right?
A disadvantage because they're invisible.
Even though I know exactly where they are.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, disadvantage didn't hurt you.
And then the branding smite damage is extra 2d8.
20.
So an extra 3. And let's see, radiant damage, and it becomes visible if it's invisible, and can't become invisible until the spell ends.
Hell has its laws.
So I've got another
No save
9
against
turns
that?
of.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Squirm. For now, down here come the claws.
Unless she breaks my concentration somehow.
Okay, let's do it. So she becomes visible.
Yes. And so for my second attack will be not at disadvantage,
Correct?
and that's another hit, probably.
13 more.
And for the hell of it, I'm going to throw on a, let's see, for an extra divine smite at, let's see, what levels do I have? Second level spell slot. So 3d8. Extra 18.
18 more.
Alright.
Yeah.
Final act, you're doomed. No more grace, it's over. This house of hope.
And that is my turn.
Good turn.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, this Malephant is now starting his turn in the Sickening Radiance, right?
Yes, he is. Make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw. He saves, and nothing happens on a success. So
Okay.
You come back over, you
Rylar.
get pushed back in there. You come back over.
20. Rylar. 24
24 is a hit.
for 22 points of damage. You are also grappled by the trunk of the creature.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Shit. That's not good.
Alright, so when you're grappled, your speed becomes 0. But this guy's got 2 more glaive attacks.
This hit.
Hits for
Damn, I
16.
should have grabbed him before he left. If I knew he was about to do that, I would have snatched him. My bad, Rylar.
All good.
Alright. This guy. He gets 2 slam attacks against Lex. $23
Mm-hmm.
hits
8.
for after it gets halved to 8. And 24 gets halved to 5. Now, when he hits you with both of his slam attacks, you become grappled. Where's that grapple? There it is. If you are grappled, and you must succeed on an intelligence saving throw.
What?
He's assaulting you.
To get free?
No, for another condition, to see if you're stunned. He's assaulting your psyche. Now that he's in contact with you.
I'm an idiot, though.
Assaulted.
Oh. Wow. These rolls is ass tonight.
You are stunned. The stunned creature is also incapacitated. Shemeska howls with laughter and spins her hand around and wills the house to her defense yet again. This time, razor vines burst from the floor, and all creatures of Shemeska's choice in contact with the floor, which is all of you, must make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I make that seeing as how I'm incapacitated?
A stunned creature automatically fails dex saving throws.
I think I fail.
I'm gonna die.
Shit.
Let's see something.
Has everybody made their dex saving throw? Except Lex.
Sorry,
he
I'm-
auto fails.
Yeah.
Not into.
All right. So Rylar, you made it, but everybody else has failed their dex saving throw. The razor vine that bloomed from the floor deals 4d10 slashing damage. Let's roll that.
Oof.
32
Oh, jeez.
damage roll.
Oh my god.
These rolls have been
Slashing
ridiculous.
And everyone
Okay.
has the restrained condition.
Alright, I need to make a constitution saving throw. I lose concentration on my spell.
Yeah, I meant to say, Dan, because I got confused before, did I lose concentration on, like, my locate creature? Because that's a concentration.
I don't think so.
Okay, so then my constitution means it's still up. Okay,
Let me ask
fantastic. Thank you.
ChatGPT. Does confusion spell? I don't think it does.
I wouldn't think so, because you weren't damaged.
Right.
True. I was just thinking because it's like a mental condition.
Confusion spell and read if it drops concentration.
So, I got a question. This thing says I'm stunned until the grapple ends. When does the grapple end?
When you break it, that's an escape DC 14.
But I'm incapacitated.
You ain't breaking shit.
So how am I supposed to break it?
Somebody else can break it for you.
The only other three are all mages.
Alright, so who else needs the restrained condition? I got it on Lex, I got it on Cap, we gotta put it on Zorana.
I failed too. Kira failed.
Where's Kira? Kira's over here.
No more
Okay.
deals. It's over.
So everybody's
The final
restrained.
lap, you're doomed.
The Razor
No
Vine
more grace. It's over.
ends at the
This
end of the next
house
round. Oh, on a successful save, you take half damage.
Okay.
So Rylar takes 16, but you're not restrained.
What about the bear dude?
Oh, good call.
Not to give him damage, but
He failed his save, so he takes 32 damage.
oh shit, that's not gonna happen. Sorry, man.
No, gain inspiration for being honest.
Fuck honesty.
All right, Cap.
Alright, I mean, it's killed this Maleficent has killed my friend. But... So... Lex is restrained by that thing, the Eater of Knowledge.
The Eater of Knowledge. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, great. I'm gonna use my action and cast Pokeball on the Eater of Knowledge.
All right. right, that is a what? Wisdom saving throw he's got to make.
Yeah, DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Alright. I'm on my new Select wireless headset, so I've stepped away to fill my drink, but I can still talk and hear you while I step away now.
Nice.
Alright.
This is so great. That means I can take you guys to the bathroom with me.
Oh,
There's a
hell yeah!
You better find that mute button.
Yeah, I was about to say, is the mute button on the headset?
I recently just picked up a wireless headset, and the range of it goes through my entire house
Right.
without like dropping. It's wonderful.
Mine
I'm
goes to the
gonna be
backyard.
honest.
Nice.
When I lived at home, it would go like basically floor down, and we had like a water cooler. So I'd get to the kitchen, and then the next room over has the water cooler, and I get to the water cooler, and I lose you guys, and then I'd step out, and I'm like, okay, I'm back.
All right.
My old headset would die when I would get anywhere near the fridge.
Eater of Knowledge has magic resistance, so I think that applies, right?
Yeah.
Spells and other magical effects, so it's a Wisdom saving throw with advantage. DC 18, 17.
17. In the bottle you go.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's no longer harrying Lex.
Look at all these status effects I got, man.
But you no longer
But
grappled.
you know... But you no longer have the grappled condition because you're not grappled.
Yeah. So you're no longer
I've-
grappled, and if you're no longer
I've-
grappled, you're still restrained by the Razor Vine, you're still stunned, and when you're stunned, you're incapacitated, so you still keep those ones.
Wait, I thought the stun ended when the grapple ended.
I think this. Well, let me look again at the Eater of Knowledge when. Stunned until the grapple ends, right? So the grapple ended, so the stun ends.
Everything else
You're
is just
welcome, Lex.
flesh.
Don't worry, we'll be seeing the Eater of Knowledge very shortly.
Yes. Let him go after somebody else.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Shemeska, but the TF2 auto balance has entered the combat.
Alright. For Shemeska's part, she's toe to toe with you.
What if I put
Rylar.
What if I put Shemeska in the bottle?
Game
Ooh,
over.
there you go.
Yeah. Let's clear the board first before we do that.
Yeah, we also might want to be careful with that, because it only lasts an hour once we pop her out.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say we ever take her out. I was thinking we
Pop her
just
out.
put her in the bottle and we just dump her in like the nearest garbage bin.
Well, I was thinking she could fix, we could have her fix whatever she did.
Ah, yeah, you're right. And then before the hour ends, then goes back in the garbage bottle.
Yes, exactly.
Present in the negative zone.
Maybe, transfers her deed of, business to us before we do that,
All of her money.
Cap.
We take over the Empire, I don't know, this place looks pretty cool for Ball, Bane,
This place is pretty cool, but I don't think we're gonna get the deed off of her.
It's the least you could do to be free, right?
Cap, why don't you make a dexterity saving throw?
You know what, Dan? I don't wanna.
She's hitting you with the arcane flux. You made it, so you take half as much damage from a 7d12. Let's roll that.
Oh, I am so fucked.
Is Cap 120 feet away from her?
So take 19 points of damage.
Alright, I'm down to 6 hit points, guys.
You at?
Oh, that's a lot farther than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah.
No problem. We still got this. Thank you.
Oh, am
for-
I out of am I out of range?
Yeah, but it's
like
just a
500.
formality. Give me one moment. We're
Okay,
just
can I have
gonna-
my hit points back?
Instead of doing the arcane flux first, and then her Razorvine Tiara, she's going to do her Razorvine Tiara, then the arcane flux.
That's
So
nice.
don't worry. Don't bother
What?
putting the hit points back because they're not coming back. Rylar,
The cockiness.
she swings at you with the Razorvine Tiara. You're grappled. I don't think that gives her any kind of advantage or anything.
It doesn't.
I don't believe. No.
So a 1 is what she rolled. So she's just
that couldn't be bought, doomed.
just had a spectacularly bad roll. She missed. Then she uses her bonus action to teleport 60 feet.
Good Lord, Jesus, why does she have that? This Pino boss is broken.
60 feet will take her here. Does she only teleport 60 feet? Yep. 60 feet.
Oh, God, Jesus.
And then she's in range for the Arcane Flux.
Okay. I don't like this, Dan. I think she's being mean intentionally.
Right. Alright, that's Shemeska's turn. And then we go to Zorana.
Wait, what is the Arcane Flux?
That was the spell that, or the ability that Shemeska used.
Oh, okay.
That thing do way more damage than it just did.
Okay. So question. Last time I did the Wisdom save, it was a 15. Am I still confused?
No.
Or was that high
DC
enough?
18. It's a tough save. So you're still
So,
confused, so you have to roll a D10.
Great.
Right.
That's why I asked.
Right. I think 8 is attack someone in range.
Mhm.
Yep, and no one's in range.
Yeah,
So you do nothing.
I do
this turn.
nothing. Except make another save. Come on!
Ooh, so close.
Oh,
Lex, you're restrained by the Razorvine. Let's see, the Razorvine. It says restrained condition until the end of the next round. So you're still restrained. Then apparently there's nothing you can do about it. This Razorvine bloom is just locked everybody in place. It's going to dissipate, but there's no escape DC. And when you have the restrained condition, your movement becomes 0.
Mm-hmm.
Attack rolls again have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage. Ooh, so that means I can re-roll the Razorvine Tiara because it would have had advantage because you were restrained, but she missed anyway. Okay, sorry.
So the only thing I can do is this. I'm free.
No longer confused?
Absolutely. And I'm done with my turn. Oh, no, hold on. Let me do some life-saving events.
Oh wait, that wisdom save comes at the end of your turn. So you have to roll the d10 first to see what you do.
Okay. Where's that D10?
Doomed. Detected.
Oh, you get to act like normal.
Yep. Some life-saving events.
You're still restrained though.
Right, 13 temporary hit points. Alright. And I am cool with that. I think that's all I can do. I'm done.
Alright, Kira.
So there's no way to break through the restraint?
Apparently
I just have to wait
not.
till the end.
Right. You just gotta wait it out.
But I could still do an action, right?
Absolutely. If you got something ranged.
Mm-hmm. I do. But everyone's too spread far apart, so... Attack. Let me cast Vitriolic Sphere on the elephant up here, since that's damaged. Probably coming our way.
Dexterity 15.
Yeah. Dexterity 15.
Life's almost
Failed. 46 points of damage.
Yeah.
He's resistant to acid damage, though.
Fuck that guy.
So 23 points.
Alright.
He's got a thick hide.
Do I have any bonus? Yeah, no bonuses. That's it for me.
All right. This Melephant.
Shit. Shit.
This
I just realized it.
What's that?
But hold your applause.
I left him over there.
For now, down
I can't do anything to save us. And I see the smile on your face.
I'm trying to decide what this Melephant would do. It's an intelligent creature, so it's got, I mean, not brilliant. But it's got human level intelligence, certainly.
It's not stupid.
He thinks it's
So-
one, so he's just gonna go.
Does he go after one of the three spellcasters that's right in front of him? Or does he turn and focus on the barbarian?
I mean, what would you do, Dan?
He did see this little frog guy suck one of his friends up into a little magical bottle.
Yep.
Detected and caught.
So he should be scared of the frog dude and avoid him.
No more deals. It's over. The final act. You're doomed. No more grace. It's over. This
You're restrained, so that means attacks against you have advantage, right?
Yes, they do.
Well, this isn't going to
He's finna die.
I'm going to use Temporal Shunt as my reaction. As he tries to make his attack, he must make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. $19. I am going to force. I'm going to use my last Chronal Shift to force a reroll. 4. He fails. Dan, guess what? He's
What's that?
gone. Until the start of my next turn, he's gone.
be. Poof! Just like that.
Just like that.
Alright.
How the turntables.
Until it's
Okay. First order of business.
He picked the wrong frog.
I'm using a second level spell slot to Misty Step. Let's see, one. And that does break a grapple because it's a teleportation.
Right?
Very nice. To Shemeska. And then as my action, I will attack again.
There's a hit.
And I will use another level 2 spell slot to use Divine Smite.
These are magical
That's
attacks.
the
Yeah. It's a plus
Yep.
one, right?
For an extra 12.
So 27 altogether.
And then my second attack. An extra 18 slashing.
Okay. A couple of nice
And
hits
that's-
again.
Yeah, and that's it.
All right, this Maleficent gives chase. Comes up behind. He's going to try to hit you with his trunk again. .25, he's going to hit for 30.
Yep.
And you're grappled.
Doomed, detected, and
Yep.
gone.
Can I silvery barbs that?
Absolutely. How does silvery barbs work?
Yes, redo it.
Reroll.
Yeah, let me try and find it. Reaction.
I mean, the Maleficent is only gone for like until the start of my next turn, so like he's gonna be back.
Does 17 hit, Ryla?
No.
Okay, cool. Silvery barbs.
Add those.
Add those 30 back.
Save the day. Alright.
All right. Now here comes 2.
And not grappled.
Yes.
Right.
That one hits. And that one misses. Oh, that's a lot better.
Right. Okay, the house roars to defense. And this time a blast of powerful wind that sounds like Shemeska's laughter fills the area for this round. The razor vine is gone, so none of you are restrained anymore.
Sorry, it's the start of hit of the Maleficent's turn that it comes back, not mine. Is it my turn now?
That makes more
Not
sense.
quite yet.
Uh-oh.
So the razor vine disappears, but now Shemeska's laughter is filling the area, and you all have to make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't think I've passed a single save this fight.
Okay, those of you who rolled 17 or under have gained a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Now it's Cap's turn. And
Alright,
he's no longer confused, right?
yeah, no, Cap is no longer confused.
Okay.
Dan, so, the Maleficent, when it gets back to the start of its turn, it's not going to be aware of any passage in time between being shunted out of time and coming back.
Okay.
So, here's my plan. I'm going to... I just realized the reason why the map is so big, theoretically, is because all the squares are 10 feet.
Right.
That's weird. Alright. Anyways, I'm gonna move back 30 feet, and I'm going to open the bottle and put the Eater of Knowledge where I was.
Fools, how hard you have
Right here?
brave, but it's all been for
Yeah, right there. So the Maleficent is gonna see that
doomed.
when he comes back, and he's not gonna be aware of how it got there, or the fact that Cap is now behind this pillar.
Right.
That's my action. My bonus action. I don't think I can do anything on my bonus action. I don't think I have any bonus action stuff.
The final act, you're doomed.
Nope.
No more
That's my whole turn.
It's over.
All right.
This house of hope.
Shemeska.
Oh, I do give one order to the Eater of Knowledge when the Maleficent reappears. Kick its ass.
Shemeska swings at Rylar with her razor vine tiara.
Let's see. I'll shield that.
So 24 does not hit.
Does not hit.
All right, very nice. That's a very nice. So your AC is 19 or better. That's
19, yep.
nice. All right. So with that,
Each one of these squares is 10 feet?
right, your tokens are 5 foot across, but the tiles on the floor are 10 foot across.
That's crazy. Okay.
All right. So the Razorvine Tiara got shielded. She can either spell cast or she can arcane flux again. She's gonna bonus action teleport 60 foot away. Okay, so coming at you, Zorana.
Lives all mortal
Okay, great.
lives expire. Souls go to their doom
So I'm making a dex save.
in the land forever.
Ah, son of a bitch. And guidance wouldn't help me here. Yeah, it's a DC.
Yeah, guidance wouldn't help you. So unfortunately, you take 30 points of damage. Looks like you go down, but Shemeska has
Yep.
secured herself a safe spot by teleporting right next to you after she downs you. So now she feels better that she's not standing next to a standing opponent. So that was her bonus action, her action with her multi-attack. That is her turn.
Doomed, detected, and caught.
Zorana, make a death save.
Cool. Cool. I'm doing that.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Nice.
Back up with one, goddamn.
Can't keep a good Zorana down.
She's laying prone. She is not letting her know
Right?
that she's awake. Is this the death saving throw at the beginning or the end of my turn? It's the end,
Beginning.
right?
It's the beginning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's still visible? Oh no, I can see her. I'm sorry.
You can see her, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm zoomed out, so and I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can only see certain things. It's so bad, guys. It's really bad. It is, and it isn't. Let's see. What am I gonna have Serana do? Okay, she doesn't know I'm awake, but if I cast a spell, she'll hear it. What do I want to do?
Catch her by surprise.
I know, I'm trying to think, do I...
I
Yo,
heard
you
you
sure?
together.
Person is a wisdom save. Can't do switcheroo.
Lives all mortal
Do you guys think she's got a good charisma?
expire.
Do switcheroo.
Yes, I mean she has advantage on all her saves.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Magic, right?
I was just gonna banish her for a bit, just give us a break, but that probably won't work.
Definitely worth a shot.
Nah, she's gonna kill me in a sec. Because I'm not focusing on my other thing and I don't need it anymore, I'm gonna cast Summon Celestial.
Oh shit.
Is that a concentration?
Yeah.
What kind of celestial are you summoning?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to read the spell.
Hell, hell.
Oh, I hate how it does this in D&D Beyond. I mean, I will too.
Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm, squirm, for now down here come the claws.
Yeah, it doesn't really say, like, my creature options. It just gives me, like, a stat block.
Life's all mortal life.
I guess since
An
I saw,
adventurer or a
like,
defender?
I think we'll go... Okay, I feel like we need... This is the problem. Do we need a defender, somebody to protect us, or do we need a defender, somebody to just, like, beating the shit out of her?
That's a tough call.
Okay, I'm gonna say Avenger, because I feel like we just really need to start doing more damage to her.
Yeah, she's kind of being a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping she
So,
would do legendary saves, and then she had 4 of them.
Yeah, so if I can, I'd like to summon an Avenger, like right here as a... Or actually, I guess technically behind her as like a gotcha. So like maybe here.
Yeah, there's no creature in the compendium for it, unfortunately, so...
We just used the bear guy, but you know, the
Large
previous,
creature.
just... Yeah. Yes, that part I did reach. It says large celestial neutral.
How many hit points does it have?
So he only has 40.
And what's his armor class?
It's 11.
11?
Oh, it's 11? Yeah.
Alright.
11 plus the spell's level, so it's actually 16. I'm sorry, I'm reading this. I'm squinting at this spell. I really should put on my glasses.
16. Alright, so 40 hit points, armor class 16, large, celestial. Did we decide Defender or Avenger?
Avenger.
Avenger.
I need
Okay.
somebody who can do damage.
Alright. So you've summoned that. Does it act now, or when does it act?
Great question. And again, this spell is killing me with all the spacing.
I'll try to look up the spell, too.
Shares my initiative, but it takes its turn immediately after mine.
Okay. Alright, so that means it's its turn.
Yep, so I'm just gonna... You know, weekly, well, actually, that was my action, bonus action, no, okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna, before technically my turn's over, I'm gonna just utter, like, killer. And I will have this guy multi-attack. So, Spirit makes a number of attacks equal to half the spell, round down, so he'll make 2 attacks that are...
Oh, it has a creature called Celestial Spirit.
Oh,
So I should be able to drop a token for something called Celestial Spirit. Nope, there's no... Oh, there it is, monster, Celestial Spirit. There we go. So I'll delete him, put him in there, and he's gonna make an attack against... He's got multi-attack.
yeah, so he can attack twice. It says this is a specific attack, is the Radiant Bow. Oh, okay, you did it. Well, shit.
Oh wait, the defender does that, right?
Yeah, let me
The Avenger.
double check. I think that's actually. So, let me see. Healing touch. It actually doesn't say Avenger or Defender only. It's just the attacks.
The Radiant Mace is only Defender. The Radiant Bow is Avenger only.
But healing touch is both.
It's both out.
So,
Yeah,
It's both, yeah.
Zorana, he's gonna move over and Celestial touch you.
Oh, that sounds wrong.
Sounds like a Wham song, Celestial Touch.
So I get 2d8 plus 5. Okay, so 17. Better than nothing.
Okay. Lex, are you still confused?
I am not.
Nice.
Yeah, young lady, you ran for Rylar, but you came to me. I'm gonna move here. I feel like I should be able to move back, but I can't do half spaces. So I'm gonna have to do this 10 feet. And I am going to attack. First one's gonna be a brutal strike. Where are you?
No +2 because Zorana's prone.
Absolutely. And that's gonna be a brutal strike. Motherfucker. Missed that brutal strike.
Hell has its laws. Hell.
That's what it should have been.
There you go. 27?
Yes, sir.
Squirm. For now down come the claws.
And that's gonna be it for me. Hold on. And I'm gonna do this. You get 10 temporary hit points, Zorana.
Oh, thank God.
And that's it.
Fools,
Kira.
how hard you have fought. Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought. Doomed, detected.
What to do?
How many minutes is each round?
Each round is 6 seconds. So we'd have to get to round 10 for the confusion spell, but I think most of you have shaken it at this point. Unless it happens again.
Okay, she needs to take 4, I ain't been adding 4d damage, 4 points of damage to anybody. But don't worry about it. Yeah, because I've been radiant this whole time.
Oh, that effect was persistent.
Yeah, that's cool.
gotcha.
Don't worry about it.
Right. What you got, Kira?
20 feet. That is not good. Almost all my attacks are area attacks. I'm just going to try the pins and needles on the wolf lady. So that's DC Constitution 15, which it'll probably be, but.
her second one.
Cool, that's it.
Actually, we're gonna do that instead. She's gonna save her legendary resistance and do Fel Counterspell to interrupt your spell casting. She can only use that 3 times a day, so she's got 2
Is she
uses of that.
Is she casting a spell?
It's a reaction.
It's yes, but
Utters
it's
a magical
counter
word
spell.
to interrupt the casting of a spell.
Yeah, but is she casting counter spell?
It's
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's a reaction though. It's a legendary action. You can't proc that one.
she,
Ah, fuck! I wanted to counterspell a counterspell so badly.
yeah, she's not casting the spell counterspell. She's using an ability called Fel Counterspell.
Gotcha.
And I'm poisoned. Right? Or no? The last sentence.
Shemeska makes an intelligence check.
Detected and paused.
DC plus the spell's level. So what level was the spell?
It was a cantrip.
It was a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a DC 10 intelligence check. So she made that easy.
And then caster gains a poison condition.
Right.
So what does that do?
Let's see.
I take damage.
Poison. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
And how long do you have that? Until the end of your next turn.
And attack rolls, magic spells account as attack rolls, right?
I think so. If it has an attack roll, if it's a saving throw, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But if
Okay.
it has an attack roll, it applies. All right. This Maleficent is. When does he come back?
He's
He
supposed to
comes
came
back
back
after
after
you
Captain
start-
did.
He comes back at the start of his next turn,
Okay, so he comes back now.
and he's entirely unaware of the time that has passed between the effect of the spell and him coming back. He's not even aware of the spell being cast on him.
So all of a sudden, to him,
So,
this monster
He
pops
goes
up.
to swing. He goes to swing, and there is a fleshy eater of knowledge in front of him.
Alright, so the Eater of Knowledge doesn't have any kind of poison immunity or anything like that. So all of this 25 damage applies. But he's not grappled because he's large. Then we got 2 glaive attacks. That both miss. Voila.
Alright.
Hell, hell.
Going to use the bonus action to do
Effect in the cause.
Artist Divine Power to gain a second level spell slot back.
Squirm. For now, down here comes
And then I'm going to use my action to do Lay on Hands on myself for full 30 points of healing. And that will be it. Yep, that's it.
Maleficent behind you is gonna try to get you.
Shit. Yeah, that got me.
For 27, and you're grappled with by the trunk.
Fools, how hard you have fought.
Yep.
Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that
Got
couldn't
two glaive
be bought.
attacks.
Doomed.
One hit.
Miss and hit.
And claws. No more deals. It's over.
Alright, the Eater of Knowledge is going to attack the Maleficent.
No more grace. It's
That Maleficent is super confused right now.
Right? Alright.
Frog turn into another
two
Eater of
slam
Knowledge.
attacks. A hit. And a hit. So, 26 points of bludgeoning.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now you gotta go through what I went through.
Alright. Here comes the house. And the Razorvine bloom again.
Hold on, then he don't get grappled.
Who?
He got hit by
The
both slams.
Maleficent. You got both slams.
But it said something about being a large creature. It had to be a medium creature or smaller.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So close. So
Um,
close. You know what
wait a
though? I'm
second,
okay with
wait
it
a
just
second.
beating the shit out of it.
Hold on. Why don't you gain inspiration, Lex, if you don't have it already? I forget who I gave it to before.
That's me.
Okay. Why don't you gain it, Lex? But this time for catching me in a mistake, because it does say if the target is large or smaller, it has the.
Oh,
grapple
thank God.
condition. So you're right.
Somebody get to
He
feel my pain.
does get grappled.
Cause that seemed like a broken piece of equipment right there.
And when he is grappled, he has to succeed an intelligence saving throw.
Lives, all mortal lives, expire.
I wouldn't call this a magical effect.
Souls go to
Be
their
grappled.
doom.
No, the Eater of Knowledge.
I hope he failed. I hope he failed.
Spells and other magical effects. It doesn't specifically say this is a magical effect, so I'm going to say his magic resistance doesn't apply to the saving throw on the stun condition. But he made it.
He made it. Dirty.
So he's grappled but not stunned. Now the razor blind bursts out of the floor.
Doomed. Detected.
So everybody has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Watch me spectacularly fail this. 10! I have failed every single room save.
You and me both, big dog. You and me both. The bad part about it is I got an advantage of it.
Yeah, you have advantage. You've got danger
I'm
sense.
still failing. This is horrible.
So not a good damage roll, or I guess it was a mixed bag.
It was
But,
a mixed bag.
But it's DC 18, so it looks like you all failed. So you all take 19 damage.
That's piercing. Who's down?
What happened?
Slashing.
Yeah.
And you all have the
What?
restrained condition.
Oh, I believe I am
Rylo.
down.
Why is Rylo down? Didn't you just get 30 points of healing?
Yeah, but then I took on bajillion after that.
Fuck.
Oh, hell.
Don't worry, guys. At least we have the Eater of Knowledge.
Should be the eater of hit points.
Alright, I think I got the restrained on everybody. So that's the house defense, unfortunately. You all took max damage, you're all restrained. And then we go to Cap, who I guess makes a death save, right?
That's one success.
Alright. Shemeska.
See, did they get restrained too?
Shemeska, no, it doesn't affect her. She gets to choose who it affects. She's
Awesome.
gone invisible again.
Hell has its
Um,
hell. Effect in the
I might as well do it. Before she start. Well, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna let you break. Because I was about to use the branches, but she already went invisible, so leave it alone.
Alright, Zorana.
Wait. Oh, he's dead. He's down. That's why.
Okay. Let me look at my
Wait,
spells.
is she able to go invisible again before I get too far? Rylar, was there something about her not being able to go invisible for a certain amount of time? Or
Yeah, because it's concentration.
oh, it's concentration.
Yeah.
So when you went down, she could become invisible again.
Target blah 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 can't become invisible until the spell ends.
And it's concentration. So when you went down,
Yeah.
I mean, you might have
Yeah.
lost concentration before that. I lost track of you taking
Yeah.
concentration checks, but regardless,
Yeah, I need to.
when you went down, you
Yeah.
definitely lost concentration. So she's invisible again, and it's Zorana's turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna do mass healing word. So everyone is getting hit points.
Ooh. Nice.
Or I'm sorry, that's healing word. I'm sorry, that's the wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is supposed to be
Rylar died.
mass healing word. You're still getting everyone can get hit points. We're just only getting 9 hit points.
But everyone's
Gotcha.
up.
Still up.
Including myself, yeah.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that's
yeah,
9 more
there's
than I
5.
had before, so.
Definitely
Sure.
helped.
That was technically my bonus action. I guess. Let me just look at my. Yeah, I have to see my target, so I can't really do anything. So I guess sort of. Could I use my action to try? Well, no, it's a strength check to break the grapple, right?
Yeah, that's
Break
an
the
action.
grapple?
You can't.
Like the vines.
can't break
no,
'em.
you can't even break them. You're just
Oh,
not
okay.
able to move this round.
Okay, cool. Then I guess I'll look at my guardian dude and just be like, just keep an eye out for her. Stay ready if you see her. Like, go after her and kill her.
Right on. I take it you stand up.
If I can, I assumed because of the vines.
Yeah.
But sure.
Yeah. You can stand up your movement. Well, I guess no, you can't, because if you're restrained, your movement is 0, and if you can't spend half your movement, you can't stand. So I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. I guess we'll go to Lex.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Where are you? $15 temporary hit points for me and Zorana. That's the closest person to me. And I don't want to move him. I can't reach him. Well, they have nothing I can do.
No healing potions or anything?
Doomed. Detected.
I don't have no healing potions. I came here unprepared. Now, I'm a deer in headlights at this point.
Alright,
Nah, that's it for me.
Kira.
Alright.
How long was that poisoned condition?
The end of this turn.
Okay.
What's this spell? Let's see, you know, I'm gonna cast. I think that's too far away, though. Definitely too far away. So I'm gonna cast a vitriolic spear, like right there, so it only hits the elephant
Okay.
and not Rylar. Oh wait, no, I'm not, because that's acid damage. I already tried that last time. Just kidding.
Well, he's only resistant. He's not immune.
All mortal lives expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame forevermore.
So instead, I'm gonna cast Enervation on this one.
Okay.
So that's a DC Dexterity 15. And that is necrotic. So he takes half damage, which is 7?
6.
6?
Yes.
Alright, and I get 6 points back.
Here come the claws.
This guy is going to attack.
Lives, all mortal
14.
lives expire.
13, 25, so he hits. 10 points of damage. Ryla, you are grappled by the trunk of this Maleficent behind you.
Fools, how hard you have fought.
Yes.
Brave, but it's
Also,
all
Just
your
not-
feet are wrapped in razor vine.
that couldn't be bought, doomed, detected,
That
and
both of those things sound kind of crappy.
Mm.
Not ideal.
Yeah, not the best. I'm gonna go ahead and Misty step the hell out of it.
Fields, it's over.
Let's see.
Final act, you're doomed. No more grace, it's over. This house of hope.
And yep. So that's a bonus action. I am too far away from this top one. Is he an enemy, or is he on our side?
The Eater
Enemy,
of
right?
Knowledge is on your side. The Maleficents are against you.
Yep. Okay. So in that case, let's see. Okay. So I'm just gonna shoot with an Eldritch Blast since I can't reach. Oh, I can. I've got enough movement speed. 5, 10. I'm gonna get up there. And then I'll Great Sword him.
15 hits. 15 damage, rather. And then 19 more. So that's 34.
Yep.
This elephant here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 29, 30. You are prone, so that means he has advantage, right?
Yeah, he has prone for advantage in melee. Oh, you have advantage against a prone creature.
So unfortunately, you get wrapped up in its trunk for 30 damage, Zorana. And I think your spirit disappears.
I have to make a con check, but yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? 30 should be enough to double check. Take 30 damage. Now I still have hit points.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, because of the 10 hit points Lex gave me.
Ah, I didn't see those, right?
I'm gonna
I lose him.
barbed attack.
So you did lose the Celestial?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to silvery barbs that attack,
Oh, okay.
so it gets to
Let me
reroll
put it
it.
back just in case with an undo here. Alright, Silvery Barbs, that's a wisdom saving throw?
No, it just must re-roll.
Doomed detective.
Must re-roll its attack.
Yeah.
So it might do more damage to me.
Oh, shit. Does it? It does.
We can keep
It's depending on his roll.
No, it's actually less. It was less damage. Only 24 instead of 30. So add 6 hit points back. But you still you're still hit by the trunk, and you're still grappled.
Yeah. Mhm.
So let's grapple you.
So I still lose that guy.
We'll say that he's lifted you up off the ground, so you're no longer prone. And we'll say you're no longer restrained because he's torn you free of the razor vine.
So nice of him.
Right? But now he's going to try to hit you with the glaive. Looks like he skewers you with the second attack.
Yeah. 15? Yeah, let's get that down.
But you're not prone because he's still grappling your corpse.
And on the bright side, you're not prone.
Lovely.
Eater of knowledge. He's gonna try to slam attack again, armor class 15. So there's the hit. 20 for 15 damage. 19 for 8 more, so he does 23 damage. And both attacks hit, so it's another intelligence saving throw, which he has failed. So he is also stunned. And while he is stunned, he is also incapacitated.
Okay, so that's one Maleficent effectively out of the fight right now.
Cap! Oh wait, not yet.
No, it's the room. Does that mean we're no longer restrained?
But the area shimmers and Semeska's visage appears in countless reflective surfaces. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
So, like, theoretically, I have to pass one of these eventually. But today is not. This is not it.
By the way, for anyone who's within 10 feet of me, you get to add 5 to your roll.
10 feet of you?
Within 10 feet, yeah.
I'm no longer poisoned, by the way, Dan. Kira isn't.
Right.
So, what awful thing does this do again?
Gives us a boon.
Who,
it
anybody get
doesn't.
an 18 or better?
Yes.
Okay, so you did not fall victim to a confusion spell. Everybody else did.
Oh god.
No more deals, it's over. The final act, you're doomed. No more
Cap.
grace, it's over.
Roll a d10.
Yep.
House of Hope.
2.
2 means the creature does not move or take actions this turn.
Okay.
Shemeska is content staying
conf-
invisible. Not revealing her location and letting the room defend her, but you can hear her laughter echoing off the walls. Serana, make a death save. You got dropped to the
Yep.
floor.
Yes, I did. Come on.
There's one
Oh, shit.
failure.
Oh, okay.
Lex. Oh, when you went down, your spirit went away, right?
Yes, yes, it did.
Okay, on a 1, what happens on a confusion spell? On a 1, the creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8 and assign a direction to every die face. So we'll say 1 is north and 8 is 11 o'clock. Roll a d8, let's see. Alright, so you move in direction 3. That's 1, 2, 3. That is to the left, so you move in a random direction. So you move, right. And you use all your movement to move in that direction. So how much movement do you have, Lex?
I thought you could hear me. I was talking this whole time.
No.
So you want me to move to the left or the right?
The right, I'm sorry.
So this way.
Right.
Okay. And I have 40 feet of movement.
Alright. Kira. Roll a d10.
D10.
Doomed. Detected.
Oh, let me roll my wisdom save.
Right.
5.
Nice. No longer confused. Okay, on a 5 on a confusion spell. You don't move or take actions this turn. Make your wisdom save again. You are no longer confused.
Why couldn't I roll that the first time?
This Maleficent is stunned. And when you're stunned, you can't take actions, right?
No, sir.
I lied.
You are incapacitated.
Yeah. Take another 2 swings at him. Nice.
At the Maleficent, so you get advantage on
Yep.
those because he's stunned, right?
Oh, okay, well, either way, it auto-rolled the first time.
Right. Okay, so
But,
18
yeah.
and 23 is 18 and 23 is, why can't I math? It's more than
30, 31?
18 and
18.
23 is 33, 41.
40, 21.
41. Down he goes.
Excellent.
Go get the
Let's see. Do I have any bonus actions? Let's see. I do not have any good bonus actions, so I will stay right where I am.
Alright, this Maleficent over here steps around the column up towards Lex. Gonna attack you with the barbed trunk. 13 misses though, doesn't it?
Yes, sir, it does. That hits. And that does it.
Alright, so only 5 points of damage because you're still raging.
Yes, sir. Didn't take damage because I had 10 hit points.
Where to, boss?
Alright, so this my fun little guy, the Eater of Knowledge, is gonna start beating the shit out of other Maleficent.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think he's got that kind of movement.
Hell has its
Yeah,
laws.
he has a speed of 40, so he's got plenty of movement. Alright.
Curtain falls, but hold your applause. Squirm, squirm, for now down here come the claws.
14 bludgeoning damage. Here come the house. A powerful blast of wind sounds like Shemeska's laughter filling the area. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Killing me with these wisdom saves.
Rolling so low.
Why? On the first one? Why?
Brave, brave, but it's all been
Kira, you get +5 because you're within my aura.
be bought,
Oh, 17.
Yeah, 17.
detected, and caught.
We got one from. Oh, Zorana's down, so I guess she doesn't have to make one, right? Alright, so anyone who got 17 or lower
The fight.
Aw,
gain
close.
a level of
No
exhaustion.
more grace. It's over.
So now my speed is halved.
Now we go to Cat.
Yeah, let me roll that d10 for you. 10! I think I get to act this turn.
Yep.
Is that right, Dan?
That is correct, right?
Is my mind my own for once?
For 6 seconds, you regain your senses.
Although, was Cap's mind ever his own? No. Yeah, so that Maleficent. I don't like him. But you know who I like less, Dan?
Who's that?
Dan.
Dan. No, you're fine. Oh, I can't see Shemeska, though, so I can't do anything about her. I can concentrate on a spell while confused, right?
Yeah, there was nothing about that when I googled it. I found that confusion does not affect your concentration on the spell.
Alright. I
Only
can't get
taking
to...
damage.
Let me see. What's my range on the spell? Nah, you're too far. I will cast haste on Rylar.
Ooh.
And that is what I'm gonna do.
That is a very
Actually-
good use of your turn.
Oh man, I'm thinking other things I could do. I don't have anything else I can do at this moment in time other than that.
And get ring ding.
Yep.
I love this wireless headset. Alright, so who was hasted? Lex?
Rylar.
Rylar. Okay.
Lex has been completely useless this fight.
Zorana, make a death save.
There we go.
One success, one failure.
Doomed.
Lex.
Detected.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
So, seeing as how I didn't use any of the radiant damage when I used my celestial, what's the name? Are we counting that as used, or am I able to use it?
Let's say because we forgot to use the damage, that you still have it. If it's a once a day thing or whatever, you didn't expend it.
Okay. So if that's the case, I'm going to expend it now.
I'm
And
gonna put a yellow dot on you just to remind you that you have this aura around you, because of course we can't.
Oh no, it's not going to be the aura this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Is
not
the
going to be the
sickening
aura.
radiance still over here, Cap, or is that gone?
That's gone.
I'm going to use Heavenly Wings. And I'm going to fly 20 feet into the air. Well, 15 feet into the air.
Ooh, good idea getting off the floor. It makes you immune to that razor vine. Oops,
And
I put the wings on the wrong guy. There we go.
and I'm going to attack this one. From the air.
It's a hit for 22.
All mortal lives expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame forevermore.
And another hit for 20 more.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then we go to Kira, right?
Yep. Alright, Wither and Bloom, like right on this guy.
Okay.
So that is
Hell, hell has its laws. Hell, effect in the cause, curtain falls, but hold
Constitution
on.
15.
Squirm, for now down here come the
You made it.
claws.
So on a failed,
Or a success. He
Oh.
takes half.
he takes half. In addition, one creature of your choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll, plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So that would be for Zorana.
Right? Regain some hit points.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
My modifier is +3.
So I'm taking 19?
Fools, how hard
You get to roll a hit dice plus the modifiers, right?
That couldn't
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What is my hit die?
protected.
That'd be nice if it was 19.
Sorry, so yeah. Okay, hold on. How? You know what? I've never had to look this up. How do I figure out how my hit die work? Like,
How do you spend
Go
the
to-
hit die?
No more deals.
Long
well,
rest,
like, yeah.
long rest.
You do short rest, and you'll be able to see the hit die.
No more grades.
Okay, thank you. Okay, it's a D8.
House of hope.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Oh wow! Oh, these rolls have been horrible tonight.
It's hit die is your die plus Constitution, isn't it?
It is. So
Sorry?
my
I
con
believe
is.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it says my hit die is a D8 plus 2.
Plus.
It's a
What?
3 plus 3 is 6.
It's something.
I'll take it. Take it.
Well, that's tough.
Not making death saves anymore, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something.
Alright, Rylar.
Okay. Let's see. My first action is going to be to use Divine Sense to find someone within 60 feet. That's where she is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Was she sitting at her desk watching us die?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a busy
And then-
woman who's got shit to do.
My my hasted action will be to swing my greatsword at her. With disadvantage.
Disadvantage, right?
Yeah, and that's a hit. And with the branding smite, throw that on there also. Level, let's see, 2d6 or 2d6. That's an extra 8.
Lives all mortal
So 24 points of damage.
lives expire.
And if she's invisible, she becomes visible. And I'm concentrating.
Well, I know she's.
And then we have the extra attack. Oh, that shouldn't be at disadvantage, so 22. AC 22.
That's a hit.
For an extra 18.
Okay.
And just for funsies, I'm also going to throw. Where is it? Throw a Divine Smite on there also at a first level, so that's an extra 2d8. Oh, increases by 1d8 if it's an undead or fiend. So it's 3d8.
3d8.
Let's go. Another 10.
One second.
Doomed, detected, and caught.
And I suppose that's it.
Yeah, he definitely gonna try to kill you.
That was including your
Oh
hasted
shit!
attack, right?
That was including what?
That was including your extra hasted attack, right?
Yeah, because the first action was the
Oh,
Divine
right, yeah,
Sense.
first action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, fucking great round.
Yeah. Reveal her and do some damage.
Shemeska throws up her hands and says, Fine, fine. I call for a truce.
Truce. Truce.
I'll tell you everything I know. If you just let me live.
Well, my turn's over, so I'll let you guys handle that.
How about no?
And she orders her Maleficent to stand down. So we're holding. We've got a few seconds.
I
No?
mean, that's up to the party.
I'm sorry. I assumed we were gonna take.
No,
I guess Zorana.
Right.
Okay, so Zorana's gonna basically throw the question of like, yeah, like, what the fuck were you trying to do with all those things that caused this?
Lives, all mortal lives, expire.
She hopes. I hope that by manipulating the data that the Modrons record, I can profitably influence the workings of their home plane mechanisms.
It's like,
To accomplish what?
Yeah, like what's so important about Megadus that you went through all of this?
Mechanist calibrates the multiverse. If we can make it think that the Blood War's raging out of control, it might give more power to the Celestials. And if the Blood War is perceived to be out of control, then arms dealers start making more money, which is one of the pots that I have my hands in.
Yeah, that's all good and well. You said something when we walked in here. I want to know the answer to. You said how many times you got to kill us. What were you referring to?
Each of you independently ran afoul of me at various stages of the past. I was responsible for your deaths, but to my surprise, you kept returning. I've killed each of you dozens of times, but every time you continue to reappear. I finally trapped your essence using the resplendent cage, and she gestures over to this alcove here at this side of the room.
That couldn't be bought, doomed, detected, and caught.
She said, even after I imprisoned you using the resplendent cage, you still returned, but you were diminished and your memories fractured. That's when I had my servants dump you at the mortuary.
No more grace. It's over.
Let me make sure I got this correct. You killed us so many times that we forgot who we were? Is that what you're telling me right now?
After trying to kill you, she tried to imprison you using this magic item called the Resplendent Cage. She uses this magical mosaic to lock away her foes and ensure certain secrets stay secret. Any creature that is incapacitated or restrained that spends a minute standing in this alcove, if you can see my ping.
Where?
Over here.
Oh, okay.
Anybody who spends a minute in that alcove gets the effect of the level 9 imprisonment spell, which basically traps you inside of a little gem. You turn into about an inch tall. You notice around the walls of this room, the walls are lined with hundreds of these little gems that all have a little being trapped inside of it. Presumably, your true selves are among these gemstones.
We're not doing no more discussion until you let us go. That's your only bargaining chip. That's where you start.
All mortal lives expire. Souls go to their dooms in flame.
Okay, let me finish what she knows about you. Alright, so, when you appeared again after she dumped you at the mortuary, when you came back again, she sent you out to find Rome, really with the hope that you'd never return, that something out there would kill you. She didn't expect you to come back. She says she can retrieve the imprisoned incarnations of you now. And she does that. She retrieves 5 gemstones from the wall and puts them on her desk. And inside you can see an incarnation of yourself, different slightly than the one you are now. Sometimes slightly, sometimes more exaggerated. But it is in fact, your true self back, ready to go.
Are we still in combat?
No.
I fly over and grab the gems and hand them out.
Is this going to create like other copies of us, or how does this work?
So if any gemstone created by the alcove that is returned to that area for 1 minute shatters, ending the spell and releasing the creature imprisoned within.
Oh, so just having it is enough.
That's
Is
showing
it-
that.
Yeah, we gotta throw it into the thing. Let me get those back. And drop them all. Wait, before I do that, do y'all want to do this?
To become a
I don't understand what happens if we do it. Do we suddenly have a twin?
Each freed incarnation will appear, then swiftly vanish. The associated
So we're basically...
The associated character receives a flood of sensations and their memories as this missing piece of themselves returns. Among these are any other details about the character the player wants to be true, such as how they ran afoul of Shemeska in the past. Every player whose incarnation is freed must choose one of their character's incarnations or a new one they create now. This is now their one and only character, who they truly are and who they always have been. The other incarnations aren't used again, and the details in the glitch characters section no longer apply. Each character is now a regular character who lives and dies as normal. And you jump to level 17.
Hell has its
Oh boy.
Level
Okay.
what?
Howard.
but hold durable.
17. Jeez.
So, are we throwing them in there, or are we holding off?
I throw them in there. Release our peeps.
Yeah.
I throw them in there.
She doesn't try to stop us.
She ain't got no bargaining chip.
No. You have to do them one at a time, so it's going to take you
Okay.
about 10 minutes to do it.
Yeah,
or about 5
that's fine.
minutes. But Shemeska just sits patiently while you do it.
And yeah, I'm not flying anymore if it takes that long.
How hard you have fought. Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be
And yeah.
doomed, detected, and caught.
So, as you do that, Shemeska says, "If that will be all, I'm going to excuse myself."
I said that's where your bargaining chip started at.
The final
the memories are coming back.
no more grace. It's over. This house.
I got a feeling you killed me a numerous amount of times, and I'm pissed. And you just tried to kill me again. And you think you're gonna fuck out of here? No. We still have some bargaining to do. Your life is on the line here. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna let a fiend get away.
Yeah,
At least I'm not.
don't go nowhere. Don't.
Well, okay, since this is our true selves, if we wanted to do a new iteration of our character, could we?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, because I have an idea for
For
Zorana.
initiative?
Oh.
We level 17, right?
Not yet. Not yet,
Yeah.
because
I threw
this
I
was
threw him in. I
this,
ain't come back over here.
this
I ain't come back over
conversation
here.
was happening before you put the first gemstone.
28. I just forgot to select my token.
Am I fucking?
Cap is fucking ready for this.
Wait, if this cat then has a minute passed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan.
Should be a. Oh, that's me.
Dan, could you add me to the order? Because I forgot to click my token when I did my roll.
Sure. What's your init?
I will just add it right now. It is 28.16.
There we go.
I rolled a natural 20 on the die, plus 7, plus 1.
Plus your time toad with all that quick reflexes.
Yeah, so Cap saw this betrayal coming. I mean, he was expecting it, even hoping for it, so he was ready. So, being that Cap is a normal frog who does normal things, and she's sitting at her desk right now, right?
She is.
Okay. I'm just gonna bound over to Lex about here. Actually, yeah, about here. I'm gonna cast haste on Lex. Enjoy.
Oh, I will.
I would have ended the haste during the grace period, so Rylar wouldn't be suffering the
Right.
turn of.
Right. Rylar is no longer concentrating on whatever he was concentrating on, I don't think.
Right. Nope. That's right.
And Zorana's no longer prone. Let me put her back up.
Doomed,
All right.
detected,
Rylar.
and paused.
Okay.
We'll say the guard has gone back to his position and the Eater of Knowledge is still on your side because it hasn't been an hour.
Yep, it hasn't. It's I think Cap is just gonna I don't think it understands Cap, does it?
Looking for something. Cool. Well, bonus action, I'm going to curse her with Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
So that will, let's see. Efficiency bonus. Okay, so +4 to damage rolls. Throw that on there. And then as my action, I'm going to swing at her. But that shouldn't have been disadvantaged. So 26.
Sure hits.
AC 26 for 18.
18. And 17 more is 45.
Yep.
35. 35.
35.
Whoops. I hit 35 instead of minus 35, and I'm trying to remember what her fucking hit points were.
Well, I guess I wouldn't know.
Well, Dan, just add 35 to whatever you thought it was.
I think she was here. I think. That's all I can do right now. Alright.
Oh, good. Yeah, and that's it for me.
Alright.
Don't worry, Dan, we'll just reduce those hit points
That
anyways.
mistake doesn't happen more often.
Oh, I make it all the time.
Alright, Lex.
Lex is moving here.
And Lex is hasted.
Get in flanking, big dog.
Say less.
Free
And
advantage.
I putting her in the dirt.
Hit.
That's a hit.
18.
The next one's gonna be with a brutal strike. Where are you?
There's a hit.
Let's give her one more for a good time.
Oh, wow. Smack her around. Oh,
Lex performs an execution.
jeez.
And that brutal strike hamstringed her.
She's hit with a hamstring.
Oh, I was putting in the
Doesn't have a
dirt.
hamstring.
Because you had the third attack, you were able to bring her down. Other than that, it would have been her turn next, and let me see something she had to do here. She had to make a DC 15 intelligence check. Let's see, would she have succeeded?
This house of hope.
She would have. In which case, she would have successfully activated her Amulet of the Plains and escaped. But because you had the fast reflexes and used haste on top of it, you were able to execute her before she executed her escape. So that wasn't necessarily supposed to happen. The book called for her to escape, so congratulations on... I tried to, do it within the rules by giving you a chance to react to her activating her Amulet of the Plains, because that takes an action. Rather than just automatically give it to her, I wanted to roll initiative to see if you guys could get the jump on her, and you did, and did enough damage. I think I'm going to go back and look at the tape later and figure out exactly how many hit points I may have shorted myself.
Right.
Just because I was trying to do it from memory. I think it was either 85 or 125.
Well, that's a big gap.
Right. It was somewhere in there, and I don't remember which one it was.
Jeez.
So.
I am going to.
What's that?
Go ahead. Oh, I was going to say I'm going to steal her Amulet of the Plains.
Right. So you get that. Because it's 10 o'clock, I'm going to try to. I don't want to deprive you of your well-earned victory by steamrolling details, but rather than keep us all too much later, I'll go through the loot real quickly. So you get the Amulet of the Plains. Let's see. You get... Where's the rest of it? Okay, 15,000 gold pieces.
Oh!
For each of us?
Nope.
So we each get 2,500. Or no, not 2,500. That's
3,000.
3,000.
3,000 each.
Woo! Hey, Lex, you might be able to get your laser pistol now.
I'm gonna need that last pistol. I'm level 17 now.
You want the laser pistol.
Demon armor.
What is demon armor?
Yeah.
Dragon? I don't use daggers.
I could use
What's
that. Does anyone else use daggers?
I can't use
I
armor
think
either.
I can, but yeah, I guess I can take them.
Once you don this cursed armor, you can't take it off.
Can't take it off, and unless you have a remove curse, but that's not that hard.
Oh,
You
I
could
thought
probably find
Roman-
someone to do it
While
with
you're
first.
wearing it, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against demons?
Against
No.
demons. So it's just, yeah, demons are. Yeah. I mean, that's still kind of tempting.
Let you be great with that, big dog.
Harp.
And you all have homework this week.
God.
You
Yeah.
have to level
Okay.
yourselves up to 17. And if you look in the
Hmm.
Discord chat, you get to choose a couple, maybe even just one, but maybe as many as 4 magic items.
I like to think that Cap's ultimate
Legendary.
form is just like
Hey,
his true form is just this like older looking frog with an actual beard.
level 17.
Damn. Okay. Cool.
Very rare. Ooh.
I'm gonna be heading out. Have a good night, guys.
All right, we will see you next
Right on.
week for the finale. I'm not sure if we're going to get it all done in one more episode or two, but this took a little longer than I thought. That was an epic fight, so thank you for staying.
Yeah, that was
in there.
crazy.
That was a pretty much a 2.5 hour fight right there.
Yep.
I did up the difficulty a little bit because I knew you had that damn iron flask and.
No. Now I've got to. Oh, by the way, he goes back in the flask.
Oh, does he go back? Do you have to recapture him?
I'm gonna tell him that
friendly.
he wants. He's friendly to me, and he'll follow my orders. I'm gonna tell him he just wants to go back in the flask, and I'll just use the flask on him.
Okay, good enough. Good enough.
All right.
All right, have a
Have
good
a
one,
good
man.
night.
All right.
Cool.
All right, yeah, that was fun. So thank you all. Enjoy the process of creating level 17 characters and choosing a couple more magic items. As you can see, you have your choice. You can do 1 item of legendary rarity, 2 rare items, or 4 2 very rare items, and then 4 rare or lesser. So you have potentially a lot of interesting stuff coming your way. And then we're going to do a little test drive encounter with your new abilities and items. And then we're going to wrap up the story.
Man.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was good to play again after it feels like it's been almost a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Good to be back.
yeah. It was. I had a lot of fun with that. There was. I won't bore you with details now. I'll maybe tell you more next week about, out of the book. I guess I'll just tell you now. Out of the book, there was only 1 Malephant in the Eater of Knowledge. I added the 2nd Malephant, which significantly increased the difficulty. And it also said that Shemeska would not engage in offensive spells or combat, that was beneath her. But she would use defensive spells and certainly the house defenses. And so, because you sniffed her out and cornered her, you kind of almost forced her hand, and I had a choice to make at that point whether she was just going to fold right there. And I said, but I had the feeling we were hungering for a good climactic fight, so I let her respond. But at the same time, I did have her go back invisible halfway through, when she had her hit points reduced by half, to try to sit out the last half of the fight and just let her guards take it. And she would have, when you finished dispatching her guards, proposed the truce at that point. But as it turned out, you sniffed her out, started hitting her, and so you forced her right there to like, okay, look, I'm trying to sit it out, and you're not letting me sit it out, so so let's talk. So anyway, all right, I'll let you all go. Thank you very much. Have a good one, and we will see you all next Wednesday.
Cool. Cool.
sir.
Yep.
All
Have
Yeah.
a good week.
See you guys. Bye.
See you guys Wednesday.
Bye.